Hey guys, it's John here from TERRIFIER Reviews, and today I'm back with another movie review. We're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of Terrifier. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I got to this a little late. As many of you already know, I was in Scotland for 2 weeks, so the link to my vlog will be at the end of this video, so definitely be sure to check that out because it was an amazing trip. But the one thing that I did miss while I was gone was the fact that Terrifier came out. I pre-ordered Terrifier on Blu-ray. I was so passionate about watching the copy that I actually purchased. I didn't want to stream it online for free. I wanted to support this movie because I heard terrific things. I waited till I got home from Scotland. I ran to the mailbox pretty much the next day, opened up the package, and I watched Terrifier that day. And man, this was worth the wait. Everything you've heard about Terrifier in a positive light, it's 100% true. This is, so far, the horror movie of 2018. It's got some big shoes to fill, considering it was like an independent movie, and we have the big blockbuster Halloween coming out this year. So again, yeah, it had huge shoes to fill, and especially since the success of It 2017, this is possibly the new clown that's the thing right now. So a quick synopsis about this movie follows these three young women, two of which are out for Halloween, who are terrorised by this clown called Art the Clown. That's all he goes by. They come across him while they're having some car trouble. He is carrying this like black bin bag of horror goodness. You can hear it jingling and rattling as he's walking about, but he's truly terrifying, just sitting staring at these two girls. Honestly, I don't want to say any more than that because you genuinely need to watch the entire movie to feel that atmosphere. There's a lot of crazy stuff that Art does. A lot of it's very inventive when it comes to the horror genre. We're actually going to be reviewing this on Hot Cheetos and Blood this weekend, so be sure to tune into that. I will leave a link to the stream in the description below. Saturday at 6 PM Central Standard Time on Hot Cheetos and Blood's YouTube channel. Go to the link in the description below to go to the Hot Cheetos and Blood channel. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. So I'd heard rumblings while I was in Scotland that I had to watch this movie. A lot of people reached out and told me how great it was and how this is the best horror movie they've seen so far this year. And I mean, that's a bold statement to make, but when I finally got around to watching it, I was blown away. I mean, visually, this is a beautiful looking movie. A lot of vibrant colours. He's black and white, almost like a mime, with that hideous grin. But it's really well shot. It's crisp, especially if you've got the Blu-ray, then it's a crisp transfer. Looks fantastic. It's crystal clear. I absolutely loved the kills in this movie. They were very unique, put it that way. There's one in particular that a lot of people will be talking about for years to come. It's very unique. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but definitely this is one reason why you need to check out this movie, man. It was an absolutely fantastic performance by David H. Thornton as Art the Clown. Two things that I didn't quite like, but it's not enough to ruin this movie for me. He does use a gun at one point. It bugged me for some reason. It bugged me the fact that this homicidal maniac used a gun. I mean, you don't see Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Jason using a gun to kill people. So, I mean, that kind of threw me off a little. The visual effects of it were fantastic, but still, it's just something that I don't like. I mean, I'm not like a sick sadist or anything, but I mean, if you're typically going to be like a psychopath killer, then most use like a knife or machete or like a screwdriver or something. But I mean, in this day and age, guns are so readily available, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. The end, without giving anything too much away, it kind of raises more questions than answers, to be honest. It doesn't provide like a solid resolution. I don't know if this is going to set it up for like a sequel or future movies. Not that it was bad, but just that it raises more questions than really what it should have. Those are honestly the two things I didn't like about this movie. The rest of it was fantastic. Like I said, the kills were great, crystal clear picture, filming technique was great. The fact that Art the Clown has 0 lines in this movie. Even when he's getting stabbed and attacked by the girls in this movie, he doesn't flinch, he doesn't make a sound. So I mean, the highlight of this movie was David H. Thornton's performance. It was fantastic. Like I said, he didn't have a line in the movie, so he had to emote the psychopathic tendencies of Art the Clown through his eyes and facial expression, through all that makeup. To be honest, that's not something that is easy to do. I believe this was one of his first major roles. This is going to open up so many doors for this guy, especially in the horror genre. When you've got such character actors such as like Doug Jones, he was in Hocus Pocus, he was in Hellboy, he was in Shape of Water, Javier Botet that was in Mama, he's the leper in It. Like, he's in a lot of stuff too, so I mean, hopefully this is going to open up a lot more doors. Honestly, I don't know anyone that deserves it more because of this performance. 2018 is the year of Terrifier and Art the Clown. The rest of the cast did fantastic, but I just wanted to shine that spotlight on David Thornton because honestly, up there with the best clowns in movie history. If I was going to rate this out of 5, I would honestly give it 4.5 out of 5. Half mark just because of those two things that I brought up. Overall, fantastic fucking movie. This is one that if you've not seen it yet, or if you're on the fence about it, then you need to watch it. To support indie horror, to go forward in this movement where horror is just shining through past everything these days, you need to support indie horror. And this is a fine example of independent horror movies where it works. Because they're independent filmmakers and independent film actors, they're some of the most approachable people that you're probably ever going to meet. Be sure to check out Damien and David's Twitter and Instagram down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Terrifier down in the comments below. What are some of your favourite clown movies? There's probably a lot that I've not seen, so give me some recommendations. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Horror Fiend Reviews. I've been John, and I will catch you later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my Twitter and my Instagram down below. And also, just off to the side, I've got one of my friends' YouTube channels there as well if you want to give them a check out. But this has been Horror Fiend Reviews. I've been John, and I will catch you later.